Okay, we start in this little tiny place. We're talking about hips, but we're starting at the feet. And I have these beautiful petals on the ground as my backdrop. And we're talking about supination and pronation. Why does it matter about your hips? Because if your feet are doing funky things, it's going to throw your hips up into stress. We want the feet to be able to do their part in holding up our form and in making accommodations to new terrain and to uneven surfaces as much as they can do, so that they're accommodating, and it's not all going up into the hip sockets, and the hip sockets which are not designed to be refined little tiny movements like the feet are. So here's our setting. These are my feet. I'm gonna practice lifting the inside edges of my feet from the front toe all the way to the back heel, straight up, and not letting my whole knees rotate out to the sides. I'm gonna try to keep the shins basically still going in the same direction forward as if I were riding on skis, right? So we're gonna do this and find the muscles that are required on the inner leg and under the foot. You might get cramps when you do this at the beginning because you're not used to recruiting these muscles. And as much as we're contracting, condensing the inner side of our legs, this side is stretching. So if you get a lot of sensation on the outside edges of your leg, remind yourself that that part is lengthening and give it permission. Don't resist the sensation. Be like, okay, I give you permission. You're getting longer out there. It's okay. I accommodate you. I'm back down. So for the pace of the video, let's go to the other side. You can do that to your heart's content without being crazy and making yourself inflamed. It's a lot harder to find. Really try to ground your big toes, which might immediately send you into a cramp. See about having, it's very hard for me to put down my like first index toe before my outer flipper. So that's where I'm at in my developmental journey, is like, is that possible, or do I always have to go outer edge down? Up and down, a couple more times. Bringing mindfulness to not do it all through your knees or hips. That's the whole point, right? Is that the feet, we want to ask them to do their part in being agile. All right, that's the little tip for healthy, happy hips. For now, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and happy and easy hips.